Good afternoon. I'm Rob Kelly, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the board chair of the Harry and Jeanette Weinberg Foundation. Nearly 30 years ago, when Harry Weinberg put the finishing touches on his charter, he stipulated that the Weinberg Foundation would at all times be governed by a board of 5 trustees. Over the last 2.5 years, we have seen 3 of our trustees retire. That means we have onboarded 3 new trustees in a relatively short period of time. This afternoon, I'm going to introduce you to those 3 new trustees: Ambassador Faye Hartog-Levin, Paula Pretlow, and Gordon Berlin, who will succeed our retiring Hawaii-based trustee, Alvin Awaya, on December 1st. I hope that you'll enjoy meeting them as much as I enjoy working with them. Thanks, and enjoy this afternoon's video.
I'm very proud to be able to be working with the colleagues at the Weinberg Foundation on what I consider to be one of the biggest social problems in our country today, which is the inequality that is created by poverty. And to be able to really make a change and to see ways in which we can impact this problem and maybe come up with creative solutions is a very, very satisfying role to have.
To be able to affect the lives of so many people in the U.S. and in Israel, vulnerable populations, and to be able to see that, to be able to measure that, to be able to know that we as a foundation and I as a trustee am having that kind of direct impact on the lives of others is a huge responsibility, and one I meet with tremendous amount of respect, and that's how I enter the room.
Well, I think the first thing that really impressed me was the deep commitment of the staff to make a difference, to be accountable, to measure what they were doing, and their deep, deep respect of both the board and the staff for the grantee organizations they worked with and also the populations that they served. You know, no foundations can't do anything without their grantees. Everything we accomplish in the foundation world, we accomplish through the grantee organizations.
I am so eager to share the work of the Weinberg Foundation, especially with people in the Bay Area, because it is a new-ish foundation to the Bay Area. Of course, we've done capital grants, but as far as being a priority community, the Bay Area is now one for the Weinberg Foundation by virtue of the fact that I, as a trustee, live there.
I would use the word transformational because I think the foundation has entered a new stage of adulthood. And we, certainly the people who've come before me, have professionalized the operation to adopt best practices wherever possible. But I think that it's transformational because we are thinking about ways we can really increase the impact of our grant making. And we are thinking bigger and wider and deeper. And in that regard, I think it really is going to be and has been transformational.
The Weinberg Foundation is unusual in that it can bring grant dollars to a capital project, and those are precious, precious dollars. That combination of direct service and the quality of Jewish life and improving the physical and social capital of the communities in which we work. How do we bring those pieces together to make a bigger difference?
I would like personally to see the foundation look at how we might find national models, now that we are a much broader organization, to find national models with local impact so that we're able to replicate in organizations or with organizations that we know work in one area and fund those in other areas. I'd also like to see us partner with like-minded foundations to leverage the work that we do and leverage the work that they are doing where there's an intersection to do so.
One of the things I would like to see us do as a board is to understand better the impact of our grants, and that will require a more vigorous assessment, not necessarily by the metrics, but it could include metrics of how many people we're really reaching and what difference have we been able to make in their life.
Secondly, a really important shift has been the movement from being a very board-centric organization where the board members were really making a lot of decisions about day-to-day grant making to a staff-driven model of grant making, with the board stepping back and doing more to set direction and policy and holding the foundation responsible. So in addition to my fiduciary responsibility as a trustee, I'm really hoping that I can assist in our efforts to move that forward.